That's a good one since 1984.
Tight Lines with Sammy Lee.
In most styles of bass fishing, there are different types of hooks to use for the different methods you're fishing, and the drop shot rig is certainly true of this. Hello, this is Sammy Lee. In just a moment, 2005 BASS Angler of the Year, Aaron Martins, will tell us what style of hook you need to use to fish this most effective method properly. But first, this message. What could be better than FishMate? How about FishMate Pro? Yep, the indispensable phone app for anglers around the world just got better. FishMate Pro has all the features of the original, but now, along with best fishing times and weather conditions, you get color weather radar and a barometric pressure chart. Along with a page to display the big ones you've caught, FishMate Pro can mark the spots with GPS coordinates. And now available for Droids and Nexus 2. Upgrade your FishMate today or look for FishMate Pro online in the iTunes Store or at fishmateapp.com. While talking with Aaron Martins recently, I asked the 2004 Bassmaster Classic runner-up and 7-time National Bass Tournament champion what style of hook a person should use to properly fish the drop shot rig for bass fishing. And to show me properly, he cut a drop shot rig off his rod and reel that he'd been using at a BASS tournament on Wheeler Lake, Alabama. A tournament that I might add, he won.
Well, here I have it's on 6-pound line. I just cut this off my rod I used for Wheeler. This is set up the same hook and I probably caught some of my 3-pounders on. I use a Gamakatsu split shot hook most of the time, which is like a nose hook. It's an exposed hook. If I'm not using that hook, I use a worm bend by Gamakatsu. It's the original worm bend hook. I use a light wire for anything from 4 to 8 pound. 8 pound you might have to use depending how close the fish are when you hook them out. You might have to go to a medium wire. But for the 6 pound and a 4 pound, I use a lot of light wire hooks. I use the exposed hook when I can, or if in like vertical fishing I do a lot. And you can whack your regular worm in the middle of the worm, just hook it, skin hook it, or you can nose hook it. If you get any kind of brush or trees, or if you're pulling an angle and you're hitting rocks with the worm and it can snag up, I go to the Texas style, rig the worm weedless.
And this is just the start. There's more to fishing the drop shot rig than you can imagine. I'll be back with more Tight Lines after this. Next time, 2005 BASS Angler of the Year Aaron Martins will discuss the correct way to tie your hook onto your line for fishing the drop shot rig. So be sure to join us for that. I'm Sammy Lee, and until next time, Tight Lines.
Tight Lines, brought to you by UFP, America's leading maker of brake systems for boat trailers. Yozuri, lures that catch fish like no other brand. FishMate, the ultimate fishing app for your smartphone. And by U.S. farm-raised catfish, the healthiest fish from pond to plate.